like to say thank you to all 4 of our teams. These guys we're going to see a little bit later on, so if you guys want to go ahead and take your seats down, we'll see you after the break for game number 2. This game plays a lot like a show that you're very familiar with that involves families and feuding. However, this is really adapted a lot more to a live crowd, and we have a very live crowd today, so welcome to you. Let's introduce our 2 teams, starting with the team on my right. They call themselves Team Pikachu, and their captain is Travis. Let's welcome them. It picks you up pretty good, so kind of lean in a little bit, Travis, and please introduce your team.
This is Sarah, and this is Louie, aka Pikachu.
All right, welcome to the 3 of you, and best of luck. Your opponents over here, they call themselves, wait for it here, guys, this is great, the Spectacular Rousing Potatoes. And please introduce your team.
This is Jordan, and that's Hunter.
All right, welcome. And best of luck to you as well. Good luck to all 4 of our teams playing this game. Now here's how it works. I am going to put a board of answers on the board like this. Now, we surveyed, about 300 people took the survey, and I will tell you guys, about 2/3 of those surveyors came from Reddit. So, thank you, Reddit. Keep in mind, though, that means that some of the answers on the board may be stuff from a brand new series. The good news is, when you try to determine what answers you want to try to knock off the board, you may confer with your teammates and audience. Since you guys can see all the answers on the board, you're more than welcome to yell out whatever you like. All right? If you have a favorite team, you can help them. If you don't like a team, you can hurt them. It's up to you. It's all in fun. The object of the game is to find the top 7 answers on the board. So, get a close-up on this board here. We see that the answers are Akamaru from Naruto, Arthur from Code Geass, Chi from Chi's Sweet Home, Ein from Cowboy Bebop, Guts from Kill la Kill, Happy from Fairy Tail, Kuroneko from Trigun, Kyuubi from Madoka Magica, Luna from Sailor Moon, Menchi from Exo Saga, Meow from Pokemon, and Sakamoto from Nichijou. Here was the question that I posed. Name a cat or dog who appears in an anime or video game. Now, thanks to Reddit, the overwhelming #1 answer is not on this survey. Nina Tucker.
Oh.
We threw that out. Reddit, congratulations. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We went with the other answers. Now, we are looking for the top 7 answers on the board. So, for example, a very high-ranking answer on the board was Kuroneko from Trigun. It was the number 6 answer on the survey. So that answer is worth 600 yen for your team. More obvious answer, possibly, let's say Luna from Sailor Moon. Number 3 answer on the board. A little more obvious, worth less money. So it's only worth 300 yen for that. What you want to avoid are the answers that did make the survey, but that were not among the top 7. Those are the strikeouts. And if you find the strikeouts, your team will lose a member. And the other team will decide who takes a walk. Alright? Now, you win the round and survive to play in the championship round if you find the last correct answer. You lose the round if your team loses its last member. Simple as that. YouTube audience, you are now currently seeing the top 7 answers on the board. This audience has already seen it because we did the play-in game, but you guys are seeing it right now. Are we ready to play the game? Yeah! All right. So, here we go. Now, before the show, we did a draw and a play-in, and the Spectacular Rousing Potatoes found the most obscure answer on the board for the tryout. So you guys have the option. I will show you the answers, and then based on the answers, you will tell me whether you want to go first or whether you want them to go first. All right? So first, and I won't read the question yet, I'm just going to show you the answers. Here are the answers. All right, we have Bakugan, Card Captor Sakura, Card Fight Vanguard, Chihayafaru, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, Duel Masters, Future Card Buddy Fight, Naruto, Pokemon, Rage of Bahamut, Selector Infected, Wii-Cross. Now, based on those answers, do you want to go first, or do you want Team Pikachu to go first?
We're going to go first.
All right. I think you might have an idea what this question might be about. All right. Remember, audience, all the answers are right there, so feel free to yell out whatever you want. And also, remember to both of our teams, this So there are some titles up there that you may not be familiar with. They are more current shows. Reddit may have had some influence on those answers. So keeping that in mind, here is the question. Spectacular rousing potatoes. Besides videos, name an anime that has a card game based on it. Besides video, name an anime that has a card game based on it. Now you can play this one in two ways. You can go for the obvious ones, just to keep yourselves in the game, or you can go for the money and find the more obscure ones. So it's up to you. You get to talk about it for just a little bit of time, and then give me what you think is on that board. And do it towards the microphone so that we can all hear.
Okay, we're gonna go with Bakugan.
We're gonna go with Bakugan. All right, we'll light it up, and we'll hope that that's one of the top 7 answers on the board. If it is, you're gonna add some money in the bank, and you'll remain in full strength. Audience, what do you think of Bakugan being up there? You think it's there? Yeah. I'm fairly confident that it's there. Let us reveal, was Bakugan one of the top 7 answers? Oh, it was not. Now, don't say another word, because you're not allowed to confer with one of your team members gone right now. So they're going to decide. Now, they did make the survey. 5 people said it. Unfortunately, those 5 people weren't enough to get it on the top 7. So you guys need to decide who is gone. Okay, Danielle, you have been selected, so you need to take a walk. Mike, we'll see you again at the end. Now, you are not allowed to speak to your team from the audience, all right? You cannot participate. All right. Now, so just right off the bat, you didn't have to do anything. You're already at a 1-person advantage. Now, it's you guys' turn. There are 4 strikeouts left on the board, and there are still all 7 correct answers. So, talk amongst yourselves. Tell me what you think is on that board. And audience, feel free to yell stuff out. What do you think is up there?
Yeah.
Audience has no idea. They're talking amongst themselves. All right, what do you guys think?
Pokemon.
All right, well, all right, seems pretty obvious to me. Let's see what happens. Reveal Pokemon. If it's among the top 7, you maintain your advantage and put money in the bank. Let's see Pokemon. Oh, there it is. That's your least obscure answer on the board, so it is worth the least. Now, I forgot to give you guys a strike, so you guys have 1 strike on the board. It's now your turn. There are 6 correct answers on the board, 4 strikeouts. What do you guys think?
We're gonna go with Digimon.
Gonna go with Digimon. All right, Digimon are the champions. Hopefully they were the champion on the survey. Again, all these answers did make it on the survey, but we want to know, is it among the top 7? Let's see Digimon. Digimon, 2 people said Digimon on the survey, so not enough to get in the top 7. You guys have another choice to make. You're having a very easy round so far.
I believe
Who's gone? Hunter, yeah, let her take a walk. So, welcome to Strikeout. You're all alone now. But they get the next pick of the board, so they may excuse one of their members from them. All right, Team Pikachu. There's still 6 good answers, 3 bad ones on the board. Where do you think? Reddit is having an effect on this round, I can tell. Vanguard! Well, 1 person in the audience thinks Vanguard. I assure you, YouTube, there are about 60 people in the audience. They're just being very quiet. What do you think?
Well, we'll go with the audience.
Gonna go with the audience. All right. The overwhelming majority of answers I've heard from the audience is why Vanguard is up there. All right. If you are correct, you're going to put the pressure on her to come up with an answer that saves her team. Let's see. Audience, were you right? You were. Got another 200 at the end of the bank, and you maintain full strength. Hi there. So the good news is you have a 63% chance of staying in the game. So there's still 5 good answers on the board, 3 strikeouts. Stay away from the strikeouts. Tell me, besides Yu-Gi-Oh, name an anime that has a card game based on it.
Duel Masters.
Okay, yeah. So we have a 2nd person in the audience now, and that 2nd person says that Duel Masters is going to be up there. Now, if it's up there, you stay in the game. Otherwise, potatoes, and that's about it. All right, let's see. Did Duel Masters make it the top 7 of our survey? Yes, it did. All right. So thank you, audience member, who said there you go. All right, so back over to you now. There are 4 good answers on the board and 3 strikeouts. Now, we have had it happen before where one person stayed in the game long enough and won. It has happened. So, let's see what happens. What do you guys think?
Buddy fight.
What was it?
Card, future card buddy fight.
Future card buddy.
All right, so the audience is playing this game. Sure. All right, we'll light it up. Now, future card buddy fight is in the top 7. Again, you put the pressure on her. The pressure's on her anyway, but you'll give her one less correct answer to find. Let's see what happens. Future card buddy fights. Oh, do not say another word. All right, one of you is taking the wall. Who's gone? You guys notice I had to reverse the K or else we would have something controversial on this. But that's okay. In baseball, that's how you denote a strikeout anyway if they didn't swing at it. All right, so I've delayed the inevitable a little bit longer, but now it's inevitable. You've got to find another correct answer to stay in the game. There are 4 good ones, only 2 bad ones. Besides, you get an anime that has a card game based on it.
Naruto.
I'm gonna go with Naruto.
Now, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, you're going to say Dragon Ball Z. All right, let's see what happens with Naruto. Now, I made a lot of money off the Naruto card game when it first came out, in the 1 or 2 months that people were playing it a lot. So, hopefully it'll make you some money and keep you in the game. So, let's see. Did Naruto make it among the top 7 of our survey to stay in the game? No, Everyone come back. So, yeah, you don't have to see. You can stand. You can do what you like. Thank you guys very much for being on the show. I have things. These cups came to us courtesy of fancons.com. You each get a cup of candy. Thank you guys for being on the show. Oh, perfect. Cheers until you've devoured it. Sorry I didn't have any potatoes for you, but thank you very much for being here. Give it up. Now, I'm sure the audience would like to know what the rest of the board looked like in the YouTube as well. Yeah. So here's the thing. Had you gone with your first instinct? So it didn't matter. Again, Reddit was a part of the survey, so there are a couple of answers on the board that they influence. So, have you ever heard of WeCross?
Yeah. No.
Now there's a show for you to watch. Selector Infected WeCross was number 3, again thanks to Reddit. How about Rage of Bahamut? That's another currently airing show. And that was number 4, again thanks to Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. The other 2 answers, one of them I actually had to look up to make sure it actually had a card game based on it, and it did. There was a Card Captor Sakura card game, and it was number 6. And then finally, Chihei Afaru, which is a game show, it's an anime about a card game called Karata. They made specific Karata sets based on Chihei Afaru. It's a really good anime, by the way. And that was number 7 on the survey. So that's how the board looked. Team Pikachu, congratulations, you are through to the championship round. Audience, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back with 2 more teams on here, and we'll be right back for more Strikeout.